everyone, it's Grace, and I know I've been gone for a couple of months, I guess, but life got kind of crazy, and we'll just leave it at that. I have a top that I'm wearing that I want to show you that I made, and I'm going to turn you and you'll see a little bit other part of my craft room so that you can see the whole length of it. And then I'm going to talk to you about what I did. And if when you were looking at it you said, that looks like a virus blanket, that's because that's what it is. I took 2 virus blanket squares and put them together. So let me step back so you can see the whole thing. I made it a tunic length, as you can see, because I like to wear tunic tops with leggings. And you can see another part of my craft room here, and one of these days I'll show you some more. And besides this, I want to talk to you about a Knit Picks haul that I have with a bunch of all cotton yarn. So let me talk about this top first. And I'm going to sit over here so that maybe I can show you things up a little bit closer. What I did is, as you can see in the middle, I started in the middle of this, and then I just kept going out until I had a square. Now what you do, and if you have seen all of the granny square patterns out there, then you know that there are a lot of granny square tops. And I thought, you know, any square would work for that. So I thought, I'm going to do a granny square. Because one of my goals this year was to do a virus blanket and a top. So I combined the two and got it all in. I used Jonna Martinez's virus blanket pattern. And she also, on her blog, had a way to make straight edges instead of those, as you can see, how it's rounded. Well, then you do the other stitches to make it straight. So I did it straight all the way around. Then when I got finished, I seamed the shoulders together. I seamed the sides together, and I did make it a little bit larger than what I needed because I don't like things fitting me tight. And then what I did was I used the edging that is used on the straight sides of the blanket. And when you get the pattern, you can understand more about what I'm talking about. But I'll link the pattern to Jonna Martinez virus blanket square. She has a video tutorial, and she also has the written pattern. And I did, I think it was a pay-for pattern, and I did purchase it because I like to be able to take patterns, and wherever I go, I have it with me. And this does have some holes, as you can see, and I do have a tank top on underneath it. But you really wouldn't have to have one if you're wearing a bra and pants. It's just going to show the midriff and not a whole lot. It's not going to show a whole lot. So however you feel most comfortable wearing it, you can do that. But this is such a comfortable top, and it was not difficult to make. And I was just kind of pleased with how it came out, because I'm like, I want to make my top, but I want to do something different. And I would like to use maybe other types of squares, not just a plain granny square. Why not use one that has a flower in the center and expand it out? Just, you know, use your imagination, because it was not that difficult. I enjoyed it a lot. And when I stitched the seams together, I did use the mattress stitch, because I don't like the seams to show, and it looks the same inside and out with the mattress stitch. So one more look, as you can see. And the bottom I also did with the scalloped border. So if you have any questions, just comment below. Tell me what you think about it. Have you done any special types of squares besides just the granny square, making it into a shirt? I'd love to know. Oh, and I did this in mandala yarn. It took me about two and a fourth cakes of it, and the color is Troll. I I just liked the colors. I thought they were pretty. And I have a lot more cakes that I can use, and sadly these are not all of them. I've got more. But I'm going to do another video of some other things that I've made, but I wanted to spend a little time talking about this. And I also wanted to show you these balls of yarn that, or skeins, whatever you want to call them, that I got from Knit Picks. My daughter had given me she so kindly and generously sent me a gift card to Knit Picks, and I thought, I'm going to get cotton. It's getting so hot. That's the next thing I want to do, is I want to make a top using cotton. I bought the Dishy Knit Picks. It had very high reviews on their site, and it's a worsted weight, but it's not a real thick worsted weight, as you can see. It's not as thick as most worsted weights that you use. It's almost more like a very light worsted or DK. It's not real thick, and it feels nice. I made a dishcloth out of it, and I'll show you that in my next video that I do. But I do want to try this making a top. But anyway, this is just plain old black. I bought several turquoise because that's one of my favorite colors. Can you tell in this top also? And I want to make a top using this turquoise Dishy. Oh, I didn't tell you how much was on the skein. It has 190 yards. That was another reason that I picked this one, because it has such a good yardage on it. It does not split. When I was doing my washcloth, it never did split. And I made a washcloth using popcorn stitches just to practice it. A lot of times I'll make washcloths just to practice a new stitch or to get better at a stitch. So I bought 10 skeins of turquoise. Get those out of the way. I love this color. This is called Sunshine Multi, and I just think that it's such a happy color. It's really pretty. It's variegated with different yellows. So I thought that was so pretty. This color is Begonia. Another pretty color. And I do enjoy making washcloths, dishcloths. I might even try some towels with it. Just anything that comes to mind. Oh, amigurumis, of course. This is creme brulee. And these colors are coming out pretty true to life. This one is just plain, it's called blue. It's a pretty blue. I got colors that I could mix together. So if I did want to do a top in stripes, or even just a plain granny, or a fancier granny square. Who says it has to be a regular granny? Nobody. So this is Caterpillar. It's a multicolor yarn. I think it's very pretty. And I got several different green shades, as you'll see, that could go with it. Some of these I got more than one of. Oops. Falling off. Huge bag. This next color is called Eggplant. And I think that's a very pretty purple. Let's see. Okay. Here's some more of my turquoise. So I want to start on that pretty soon, see how that comes out. Let's see, this is, let me put it where you can see it while I'm talking about it. It's kind of boring. Oh, this is Honeydew. And I love Honeydew Melon, so of course I had to get this color. And it reminds me of a honeydew. Very pretty. I love this color. This is called Conch, like a conch shell. Reminds me of a seashell, whatever. These are some of my favorite colors because you see the turquoise in there, and this one is called Aquarium Multi. And look at all the pretty turquoise and light blue in there. This would look very lovely with a the turquoise that I purchased, because I love turquoise. Here's another. This one is called Fiesta Red. So this would be one to use to kind of make you feel happy and feel like dancing, maybe. Here's a purple color that is called Grape Purple Multi. And it has some real pretty colors in it. So I'm anxious to get some things made. Like I said, I did make a washcloth, and I will show that to you, like I said, in the next one. Here's another aquarium. The multis I got more than one of those. Another creme brulee. Like I said, I did get more than one of some of these so that I could stripe and mix them up. This one is called K-E-N-A-I. Can't even spell. Maybe it's Kene. I don't know. But it's a beautiful color. Real pretty. Kind of a bluish green. Almost a teal color. Teal's a nice color. And then, of course, you have to have lighter colors to mix in there with it. And this one is called Swan. They did not have a pure white. This is the closest that I could get to it. And it's more of an off-white. Swan. Okay. And then I had to have my brown, and it's called Coffee. Very deep brown. It's like an espresso, maybe. This is called Mint. Let's see if that'll focus. The mint and the honeydew are kind of alike, but I love mint. In fact, I pretty much like all colors, to be truthful. Here's another one of the grape purples. This one is, let's see, what is it called? Lilac Mist. That's a very lovely color. All of these, I think, it could be mixed to do different things. This is another, oh no, this is called Clarity. It almost reminded me of the Swan, but it's kind of, has more maybe of a light gray tint to it. And we have Pomegranate. Lovely. To me, it reminds me of a burgundy color, and I do love burgundy. I think burgundy turquoise looks good together. I like to mix and match colors. This is, let me see, what is this called? Ooh, this is called Ash. I guess like the ashes you would find in the fire. Okay, that's Ash. This is called Jewelry Box Multi with blue and purple. Lovely colors. And I have several blues and purples that this would go with. And then I have this orange looking color, and it is called Clementine. Like an orange. It's a I think this is a pretty orange. Let's see. Maybe back here's a little closer color. Then here's another Swan. And then I have, this is Jalapeno. Another pretty green. This is a really pretty green. I like to mix greens with different colors. I think green and pink and purples, all of those go together. Another Coffee. Oh, another one of the bright yellow ones. I love this. This again is Sunshine Multi. I couldn't remember the name. But doesn't that look like sunshine? I just think it's beautiful. Then I have another one of these. This is the Jewelry Box, I believe. Yes. My kinds of colors. The turquoise and the purple look lovely together. And here we have Mulberry. So I have several different shades of the purples. There's different shades of the blues. And there's even some different shades of kind of a mauve-y looking color. This is, they must have put this one in there for me to just try, and it is so soft. This is called Knit Picks Comfy Sport, and this is very, very soft. It is a sport weight. It's 75% Pima cotton and 25% acrylic. There are 136 yards on this. This is nice. Of course, I could have purchased it and thrown it in there just to try it. I don't remember. You know, when you get on there and there's just yarn to look at, it's hard to decide. But anyway, that has completed my yarn haul. I didn't show all of them because some of them were duplicates, but I'm anxious to try working with the cotton yarn. Tell me, what do you like to make with cotton? Do you have any favorite patterns that you use with the cotton? It's always nice to be able to share what kinds of patterns people use. I love to hear. Anyway, I hope you liked the top I made. I'm proud of it because it's my first top, and I also got the Virus stitch, or whatever you want to call it, in there with it. So anyway, I want to thank all my subscribers. I'm creeping up there to 500. I'm going to be having to do a giveaway before long, so we'll be looking for that. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, be careful. Take care. Love you. Bye.